Jovial campers!
2.5 months.
It's been too long.
It's been crazy
too
summer.
long.
Work always gets in the way.
Yep.
But today we're going 3.5 hours.
Yeah. 3 hours 12 minutes.
3 hours.
99 miles.
And it's in rush hour.
And rush hour.
Can't be bothered.
Neither can I. You know what? Nice! So much easier clicking your fingers. You don't even have to drive.
Why have we not been doing that?
I don't know.
Why have we
We
not
should do
been
that
doing
every
that?
time.
You
We've always said.
You need to buy one of these time warp cars.
Yeah. We've always said that we'd love to just click his fingers and be there.
Brilliant.
And we are.
Brilliant.
So we are at Mosedale Head
We're here.
on the village green, which is free parking. Nice.
And it's horrific.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrific.
We're going to get wet. You can see the Mosedale Inn, which is rather welcoming right now. We're off that way towards Kirkfell. Yeah, Kirkfell. We're going round Kirkfell and up. But what we're going to do, and here's a little tip, we'll tell you how it works out for us later. We're going to wear just our waterproofs. So we're going to take his trousers off. We're going to put his waterproofs on, just them. Because from experience, yes, they stop the water going in, but they don't let the sweat go out. So,
yeah, so you're just as wet, if not wetter.
Yeah, on both sides. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to take them off when we get to the tent, roll them up, put our nice, dry, warm things on.
That's the plan.
So we shall let you know how
If
that
that
goes.
doesn't work, I'm giving up. I'm just going to come in a gimp suit.
Again.
With a mask and snorkel.
Full gimp suit next time, guys. Look
right.
forward to that. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll see how it goes. We'll get back to you when we're kitted up.
Yeah. Bye! Just realised we are now 2 men in a car with our trousers off and it's steamed up.
Oh no!
You might not be able to hear us very well because the waterproof housing's on. So we do look like moomins at the moment with these on. Car's parked.
It's not nice.
No,
It's not nice.
not quite how Jovial campers normally start. In a shop.
No, it's just to keep my hands warm. Just right down our website, our YouTube site as well.
Yeah.
You won't struggle to find us.
You know, Jovial
No,
campers.
really, you're right.
Yeah.
You're a star. That's going to be honestly because it's just behind the windshield. You're just setting up in this.
Yeah, we're asking ourselves the same question.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
It makes for good, entertaining video.
Shop.
Right in the
Lovely lady. Lovely
Incredibly friendly.
lady.
It's already saved my little fingers because I forgot my lighter gloves today. I've got the heavy ones, but I want to save those to in that case great.
Yep.
So she's very kindly, just on being friendly, given me these gloves and I can pay for them tomorrow. So
Steve's derobing.
for a change.
For a change, every single video we do, Steve gets out of the car, goes, oh, it's a bit nippy, and then ends up derobing about 300 yards into the walk because it's too warm. We're going up the side of Kirkfell there, up to the top, and then open over the edge. That's why it's called the Mosedale Horseshoe, because you come around in a massive horseshoe. You can do Kirkfell, so that would be your first ascent on the legs, that's a tough one. We wanted to walk on the flat for a bit first. We've not been out for 2.5 months. So yeah, you go along the top there, over the top, around, back round and down, and then back down Yee Barra, but you don't have to go down up Yee Barra, you can carry on further around. Ah. Well, that was easy. Windy! Very windy. Right, we're back to better audio now because it's not raining. Don't know whether we've told you, but Steve's got a new lens. 10 to 18 f4 optically stabilised. It's been amazing. He's probably done 2 or 3 shots so far and not really thought about the composition overly. Just playing. But just having a bit of a play because it's a new lens, as you do. and they look really nice. So I'll probably pop some of those up right now for you to have a look at, and when we get a bit higher we'll concentrate a little bit more on a few more compositions and get some super stunning shots. So if you can see, but the sun is trying to come out.
It's really trying.
We've unzipped, we're quite warm.
The weather forecast was very, very accurate.
Yeah.
We're slowly and surely removing more and more layers.
Yeah.
Until we end up in our gruds.
Yeah. We're full naked in the gruds.
It's always going to happen to us.
Yeah.
Such a strange, stupid country. On we go then, buddy.
On we go. Suppose I better go as well. We have a fell walker. It's a testament to the older generation. No matter how old you are, you can get out on the fells and enjoy them. Right then, Mill, this is a family show, but we've got a bit of blue for Dad's. Naughty boys. Well, we've gone full-blown jovial campers again, and gone off path. This is the route, straight up. The path is down, up, round, and along there. So if you want to do that, that's the path, and down. We have elected to come from down there, up here, and then up there, and it already hurts, doesn't it?
It's nasty. It's nasty. It'll look completely flat when we go.
Yeah, that's
obviously.
one thing to mention. One thing we've noticed, we watched all our videos last night, not because we're vain, well we are a little bit, but because we wanted to see what videos worked and what didn't, so we could recreate those and better them. Including Steve's rear end. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it. It's all we can do. Tad higher. Oh, it's just constant barrage on the ankles and the. Oh, it hurts. It really hurts. Not 100% sure whose idea this was. I think it was mine. That down there, sorry, a bit closer. That down there, Gargantua and the Calf Slayer. This isn't much different. We hurt. Really hurts. Quite a nice view this. Just going up towards a pillar.
Back into moonscape.
Back into that bad boy.
Lovely. Energy reserves are
Depleting.
rapidly depleting now.
Yeah.
Our man-spanking idea semi-backfired. Spank it we did, but it also spanked us.
Yeah. It's killed our legs. So I'm going to give anybody any advice, go round. Currently now searching for a camping spot. It's proving a little bit difficult as it's quite rocky, steep and not flat. This is the reality of it. Finding a spot when it's virgin territory, somewhere you've never been before, can get a bit tough. Lots of people have been telling me about this product that you can buy called Look at What We Found. It's been the first trip that we've used it, and safe to say, these are lovely. I think they're $2.99 a pack, or £2.50 a pack, as opposed to the Wayfarer ones, $5.99 or £5 a pack. And they're really nice. They're really, really nice. They boiled in the bag in the fast boil, exactly the same as the Wayfarer ones. It took a little bit longer because I don't think they're designed to boil in the bag, so bear that in mind. But you know, an extra couple of minutes should be all right. As you can see, we've got clear skies, like the weatherman said. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah, clear skies. So it's a double-edged sword because.
Chocolate pudding.
Oh, it's a double-edged sword because chocolate pudding. It's double-edged sword because with the cloud cover, it means it probably won't get as cold. But if clear skies do come, it will be freezing.
No, it'll probably only be -6 tonight.
It'll only be -6 instead of -10, yeah. I'm fully thermaled up, as you can see. I've got my idiot hat on. Hats don't suit me. I look like an idiot.
Oh, what lovely weather. Look at that viz call. Must be all at 5 feet.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Right. We're camped.
Yeah.
Colin's had too much sugar. Well, actually, we've both had a lot of sugar because we used a huge amount of energy today. I don't know why, but it felt more brutal than Helvellyn. I think we did a shortcut, which hurt. It hurt us. So, and we did get semi-panicky at one point because we were worried it was going to get dark early. And it's now coming on 6 o'clock and it's still light. But, to be fair, we got pitched about 5 minutes before the heavens opened. And it was getting cold. So, it was tough this time. The hardest, would you say, Cole, to find a spot?
The hardest, yeah.
Really hard here. This particular fell is moonscape. So even if you find a flat point, it's just covered in rocks. Really difficult to get to next to each other. Might be alright if you're a solo wild camper and you've just got micro tents. You'll be okay. But we want to try and get them together, obviously. So that was quite difficult. So I'm rolling towards Colin. He's rolling towards the edge of the fell, which is even funnier. So we couldn't. This is as flat as we could go. But anyway, we've had dinner. We're caloried up. We're thermaled up. The wind's not too bad, but it's starting to rain again. Visibility's up and down. It's probably about 100 metres now. But what I can tell you categorically now, from our experience, is weather forecasts mean nothing.
Yeah.
They could say it was going to be a hurricane and then 90 degrees. It wouldn't make any difference. The lakes just does whatever the hell it likes. It doesn't make any difference at all. It's supposed to be completely different to how it is now. But for some reason we always seem to end up in these conditions. Probably because we camp high. We're at 2,600 feet here. But we do that because we like to try and get the inversions in the morning. So you never know your luck. But obviously it's cold. So it will get cold tonight. So while we're on the subject of the camping, the whole camping thing, and now that we've had several of our subscribers have written very nice comments to us, saying how we've actually managed to inspire them to go wild camping, and some of them have got children, 2 boys. Nice pictures of Karen. Yeah. That's right, is going with her son. That's really nice to watch. One of the things I thought we should mention is we take almost, well, certainly in Colin's case, he's well over 20 kilos on his back. And I nudge just under the 20 kilos, which is a lot of weight. I mean, experienced wild campers who go solo and everything will be half that. And they might have light tents or just bivvy bags and everything, and they prefer to do it like that. The reason we take so much weight is because we like to be comfortable when we get up here. So we've got a lot of food. We have a lot of the home comforts.
Wine.
We carry wine, but that's got a specific gravity way less than water, so it doesn't weigh that much, Cole. That's my theory.
It's lightweight wine, though,
that's my theory.
Yeah.
That's my theory. And you get the really nice feeling the next day that you've lost half your weight. But yeah, my serious point is, the kit that you take obviously affects how much your bag is going to weigh. So if you are prepared to camp very minimalist, and you will have a very, very small, simple burner, just water, no speakers, things like that. You could camp quite easily with 10 to 11 kilos, no problem. We choose to take a lot of stuff with us. It's nice, but at the same time, you know, we're fortunately fit and able enough to be able to lug around 20-25 kilo packs for the distances that we do. So you know, there's been comments, and a lot of people are very surprised, saying, you know, 20 kilos exclamation mark, because it does sound a lot of weight. You know, it is a lot of weight to be dragging around, but we're used to it. We've done it from day one, and although we've changed our kit, the weight hasn't decreased, because we've just bought good quality stuff, but still taking the same amount. Colin, for some reason, takes gallons of water, gallons, and whereas I will bring 4 meals, he will bring 9. So, and that's his own choice. He just brings mammoth amounts of kit, but he's probably a foot taller than I am, so he just lugs it all around and doesn't complain. So we get on, but it works very well for us as a couple, as two guys, because I know as a couple that sounded bad, but a couple means 2. But it means that if any one of us forgets something, there's a backup. You've got backups between each other. Now, tonight there was a fluffing and a popping and a whizzing from Colin's burner. And there was for a minute there he thought maybe his burner had packed up, but you know, it's not an issue because the other guy's got the burner. So we've got backups between each other, which is really, I think, really important, especially up here, because we're miles away from absolutely anyone. Miles away. There's no mobile phone signal. So yeah, that's why we carry so much weight. So, not a lot to talk about on the photography side of things today, unfortunately.
I didn't take any photographs.
Colin didn't take anything. No, the weather's been awful, but it's mid-October. You know, we don't mind going in winter. It's not nice. It's not nice weather conditions at all, but we do it because we love it. So it's going to get cold. It's going to get very cold. We've already passed bits of snow. So clearly last night it snowed, and it's only 1-2 degrees maybe. So during the night it's going to get cold. So bring clothes, lots and lots of clothes to keep yourselves warm, and there's your additional weight.
We also brought a load more clothes to get changed into, because it said it was going to rain on us and it didn't.
Yeah. See, but it's so random. You have to plan for absolutely everything, and that's the main thing. So to take the weight, plan your journey. If you're carrying a lot of weight, don't go as far. It's quite simple. Begin small, work your way up. So we'll see what it's going to do tonight. Hopefully, it should improve to be able to get some sort of photography. I strongly doubt it, because it just doesn't. It's not doing anything that it's supposed to be doing. So we're probably going to end up closed shop.
Yeah.
And just talk the night away and have a couple of glasses of red wine.
Yeah.
Colin's brought a gallon. So we'll get through the night. I don't know where I'll wake up in the morning, probably rolled over onto here, upside down, who knows. Hopefully the weather will not get too windy. So that's day 1. We made it to where we wanted to get. Ish. I didn't want to go much further. It was getting really tiring.
We're not far from Pillar.
Not far from Pillar, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not far from a pillock, but... Oh dear. So we'll catch you later, guys. Just in case the last video didn't record properly, because basically I'm useless with the GoPro. And it's the most user-unfriendly device on planet Earth. The one Colin's got anyway. I think it's, what is it, Hero 3. You just press buttons all over the place and hope for the best. But anyway, it's about half an hour after the last video, and it's got substantially worse. It's now battering us. It's horrific rain, heavy winds, we're shut up, literally, and yeah, it's just going to be grin and bear the weather now, I think. See what it does. Hopefully it won't get much worse, or I'll be writing my last will and testament over a GoPro that I hate. This is a video to teach the youth of today about club music.
1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm strong enough to carry. Yeah, Steve, he ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Good morning, people. A rough night last night, actually. The wind was constant, absolutely constant. It was just, oh. The tent was just. I were worried at one point, but none of the pegs have come out. We stayed put, but it still does stop you worrying a little bit when it's blowing a gale. But the noise of that keeps you awake. We've woken up to what is pretty much. No, we're in cloud again. It looks a bit brighter, like it's thin cloud, like it may burn off. But by that point, we'll probably be down and underneath it anyway.
It would have been a really nice view.
Yeah.
We would have been in a really good spot. Wow. Now that we can actually see, I can definitely say this is the only spot for 1,000 miles where we could have got 2 tents.
Yeah. We were there. Left it as we found it, apart from the flat grass, which will come back up again in a day or two. Alright guys, just thought I'd show you this. Again, the GoPro won't do it justice. But that is a drop.
That is scary. Yeah.
That's a leg shaker, is that one?
I'm not getting much closer to the edge than this.
No.
Really nice up here.
A bit pea soupy, but
really nice.
it's clearing. We're having
It
moments.
comes in and out and you get spectacular vistas like that.
Yeah.
And this is a video about the whole bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Because we thought it was getting dark, we thought it was getting, weather was going to turn, and in fact, to be fair, it did. But we've just got to the top, and look at that.
Like a campsite. This is Wind Gap, and the name says it. It's quite windy. And now we're on our way up towards the top of Black Crag. So still a bit of climbing, but not loads. Just set a steady pace. Steve's hurting, but to be fair, so am I. I've still got my thermals on, so I'm a bit warm. I'm looking forward to a bath when I get home. Hey up! Oh. I can hear it.
There it is.
Stairs down. You can't see that. Jeez, that's only flying at about 500 foot. This could be our last video because the cold, and I should know this, is affecting the batteries.
And we, apparently,
We left
the Wi-Fi on it.
the Wi-Fi on all night.
Right, short video now for one of our subscribers called Dexter, who was interested in Colin's mount for his Canon lens.
The only downside to this is the focusing time. Now, because it's not built for the Sony, focusing time's a little bit slow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you when I start focusing. So I'm starting to focus, and you'll hear the click of the camera, and I'll also say now when it takes a photograph. So I'm starting to focus now. Now. So you've got to be patient with it. Same again, just one more, different angle. There you go. So it takes a while for the focus to come in, which again, as I mentioned, isn't a huge problem for me because it's landscape. I'm not having to capture things that are moving fast. I've got time to compose and take the shot, and my easy in strap. Oh, there we go. I just not clicked the button. So yeah,
there you go.
If anything, I would recommend to get one if you've got a Sony Alpha already, and you've already got some Canon lenses. Do bear in mind, and bear this in mind, it's quite important. Not all Canon lenses work. My for the Canon, the Sigma 24-105 will go on it, but it's manual focus only. It won't read it because it's a newer lens. Have a look online for the COMMLITE adapter, and then search for the compatible lenses. Don't get one that won't work with it because you'll be gutted. And I think that's about it. So clearly there was more battery life left in the battery than we thought. so we'll continue down to 2 bars. We've stopped, had some food. Steve's had his Lancashire hot pot, and I've just had my lamb hot pot, which is lovely, by the way. The look at what we found stuff I mentioned last night, really nice. Just finishing my coffee now, and then if you can see it with this in the sun, we've just got to go round that. Right, okay, we came skirting round Yew-Barrow because we thought it might be an easier option. Turns out it's not really. It's full of boulders, cow dung in the humongous piles that I've never seen before.
Like some sort of mutant cow.
It must be. There's something wrong with that cow. And why they choose to bab on a path, I do not know. But yeah, the path it's there, but it's not. So you end up walking along, and the gravel bit just disappears, and then you have to just guess. We guessed for a while and guessed completely wrong, so I had to go back down again to find a path, which there wasn't one, but we just carried on along. And Steve's going to get a biblical photo with his 10mm. I mean, I know it was difficult walking on this, but still wouldn't have been as difficult going up and over Yew-Barrow. I think that would have been another beast. He's got a shot. By the sound of things.
That could be my waller.
Really?
It could be my waller.
We've been trying to get a shot for the wall at home. That's beauty. We'll pop that one up now. That's lovely. Like that a lot.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's your waller.
That
Found one for wall.
actually could be.
One thing to note on this walk as well, there ain't much water.
No,
at all.
There really isn't. Low down there is.
Yeah, the river as you're going up, there's plentiful. As soon as you get past that river, there is nothing at all over the tops. No trickling streams. Fortunately, we found something that was running earlier last night. Sorry, that we could drink from with the water to go bottles. And we boiled up some water as well because it'd been raining, so we knew it was fresh water. So yeah, that's one thing to point out. Take plenty of water. Steve's come up with a new name for this fell. It was Yew-Barrow. It's now called Knee Napalm. This is probably the worst bit of the walk. It's nasty and it goes on forever. Ow. Ow. And you just constantly just try not to slip. Try not to. It's horrible. This just don't like it.
Don't use a
Scarfell, if you know you are Scarfell. If you know you are I'll show them now. Right then, closing statement, guys. It's been probably the longest walk we've ever done. I'm not sure whether you can see it with the sun behind, but
it is the longest walk we've ever
done. It is. Definitely. We've still got another maybe 1.5 kilometres on the road, because this literally is the only way back. Cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich.
It's all about the cheese sandwich. Of course it is.
Trust us. Finish your walk with a cheese sandwich and never look back.
You won't. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it, isn't it, Steve? We're done.
This is night.
We are done.
Another adventure comes to an end.
We shall see you soon. Bye bye.